Hi friends, welcome back to Cash Tennis Court. My name is Courtney and today we are reallocating for May. I'm so excited. This is going to be a very short and simple video because there was quite a bit of things that were happening in the month of May. But yeah, I'm excited to get into it. So let's just get started, you guys. Okay, so first off, let's get this kind of out of the way for a sec. And this. I did want to do a brief update on my month ahead binder because I said I would do that with you guys. I think I'm just going to do it in my reallocation videos. It just makes sense for me because it's at the start of the month. It's kind of updating where we're at since the whole month passed. So my month ahead binder, you guys, is all my major monthly bills. I allocate $33 per week to go into this binder. Starting out, it was $3 per envelope, but then once the snowball effect kicks in, you guys, once one is fully funded, that amount goes to the next one and that one kind of adds up. So that's the snowball thing until we get all the way to the end, which is obviously the big one, our mortgage. So we have fully funded in very long time ago, it feels like now, our trash. And then we had fully funded our gas, our natural gas. Then we fully funded our water, I believe this is. No, sorry, Frontier Internet. Then we had our water bill is fully funded. So we were putting $15 a week. I had to notate for myself so I don't forget because all those snowballed into each other into cell phone now, which is $15 a week. So as far as I'm concerned for cell phone, we now have $100, $200, $20, and $30 saved up in here. And these little trackers here, these monthly trackers and these fully funded little placeholders, I do have for free on my Kofi. If you guys want them, they are free to use. So go and check those out. So for cell phone, we're trying to get to $330, you guys. So we had, what I say, $230. So we're only $100 away. Not bad. And I put a little smiley face on each of my trackers just so I know where to, when it gets to that stopping point for myself. So I know to go ahead and start snowballing into the next one. So for cell phone, we're at $230. So now from SCE, which is Southern California Edison, our electric bill, and all of the other ones, which is subscriptions, our Jeep, our Tahoe, our debt, and our mortgage, which there's a couple of things that are going to be happening in the month of June. I think our cars are going to be going away and possibly all of debt. I'm not 100% sure. Because we have some big things happening in the month of June, so I'm super excited about it, rolling like into July. So for June's reallocation, when you guys see it at the beginning of July, it might look a little different, but if we get there, I'll explain it. But I'm super excited because I think both of our cars might be paid off soon, as well as debts. Fingers crossed. That's the goal, you guys. Because then it would just make this so much better and such greater savings in here. So things are going to have to change. But yeah, I'm like deep thinking now. But anyway, sorry. Moving on. So from Southern California Edison, and then for the rest of them in here, we have altogether $110. So like I said, this $15, once the cell phone is fully funded, that $15 will go into the $3 being stuffed into here for our Edison. So that will be $18 going into Edison until this one reaches its full amount. And I know you guys probably looked at this and were like, girl, $400 for electric. But for some reason, during summer, it gets really high. I mean, we've had a lot higher than that before, but it's very rare. But using our air conditioning here in Southern California, things can get expensive. And no, we do not have solar, which we are planning on doing an addition to our house somewhere in hopefully the near future. So once we do that though and have more roofing put up, that's when we're planning to do the solar, just have it all done in one instead of like now and then having to add on later type thing. But that hopefully will save us a lot in electricity because you guys know electricity is not cheap. Let's put it that way. Okay. So now what I want to do really quickly first is I want to calculate how much we saved for holidays in the month of May for our debt that I reallocated one of these challenges into, which was $418, which was my box challenge. This was from me, Cash Tennis Court. If you guys liked this and watched it, Please go and get it. It is a downloadable product. It is on my Etsy, but I saved $418 with it, and I was so torn. I'm like, do I want to reallocate it later? I don't know what to do. So I just went and made a big old debt payment with it, which was wonderful. So that's why there's no money for this one. And then I want to see how much we saved with our minis and our Play and Save with Friends. I started Throwback Thursday, you guys, at the beginning of the month, so I didn't really finish any Throwback Thursdays during that month. So that's why that's kind of null and void. But for June, yes, we'll definitely have some throwbacks in there. So the minis and Play and Save, I'll explain in a minute where we're going to randomize that into. And then the holidays, you guys know these ones, they already, as I complete them, I put them into my holiday binder for the actual corresponding holiday that was finished. So let's see how much we saved so we already know the debt, you guys, was for $418. So that's good. So let's see how much we save then just for holidays in the month of May. And I can fast forward through this as I add it, okay? Okay, you guys, we saved doesn't want to write. $520 for holidays. That is a lot, and I'm so excited about it. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do, kind of set those there for a second. Now what I'm going to do for this part, these are the minis and the Play and Saves. It's not a whole lot, but I'm going to take them apart and kind of lay them out here since we're going to be reallocating with it. So I'm going to see how much these ones totaled here, okay? Okay, you guys, so for our Play and Save with Friends and our minis, we saved a total of $198 this month. So that's pretty good because it all goes into one binder. It doesn't get split into the two other binders that I have. So let's see how much we've saved altogether for May. So we have $520 for holidays plus the $418 for the debt payment that I made for my box challenge I made. And let's do the $198 for the minis and Play and Save. So you guys, we saved $1,136. I'm so excited, but $418 of that just went to a debt payment already. So, but you guys, we saved that much in the month of May. That's wonderful. I'm so happy with that. Considering how May's been a lot. It was a lot this year. I'm excited it's June. I'm excited we're moving forward. Let's just do it. Okay. So I'm going to get this all cleaned up and out of the way. And then I'm going to get the randomizer stuff ready, okay? Okay, friends, we're back. So I do have a randomizer, like a bunch of like floral randomizer little pages. I turned it into a booklet myself. You can make it into a scratcher. You can just leave them open and cross off the numbers as you go. They are denominations 5 through, I believe, 22, I think, on there. But because I still have not restickered mine since the last several times I've used it, I just have not using it today. Plus, we're only doing one binder today, which is the family and personal binder that we're going to be reallocating into. And there's only 6 categories I'm doing out of them. So I believe I have 8 separate sections in that binder, but I'm only doing 6 today because I'll explain as we go. So these little cards will come with that reallocation floral randomizer that I have. It is a downloadable product as well on my Etsy. So these, you'll get, I think there's 3 cards of these that will come with it. And then I also have numbers 1 through 8. And these are the cards that you will be using to randomize with. But since we're doing 6 categories today, I just chose the 1 through 6 on here. So what I do with this is I just shuffle them upside down real quick. Just make them really random, right? Okay, so there's our 6 categories there. And so what we have in our family personal binder we're going to randomize into, which is this Jungle Book one. It's super cute. This is from Savannah at Sav Saves, you guys. Super cute. So the categories today we're going to be using are kids or kids budget, which is basically just for like anything extra when we're out and the kids are like, oh, I want that for myself, and they don't have their money with them, or you know, we just wanted to gift it to them or something for some reason. It's just extra cash that we have that we can just use for that. Back to school, because I'll show you guys when I open it. My daughter had summer sports camps that she wanted to be a part of, and it was very pricey. So I definitely had to take some money from the back to school envelope for that, but that's why we're saved for it, right? But now I kind of want to replenish that through the summer. And then personal for myself. And then we have family fun because it's summertime. The kids want to go, you know, my daughter wanting to go to the beach with her friends and do like a bonfire thing. So she's going to bring stuff and contribute to that. Or like if we want to go bowling or go see a movie or just go somewhere randomly last minute, that would be coming out of family fun. Birthdays, because I did just purchase a birthday gift, but there are several summer birthdays coming up leading into like early fall. So I really need to start saving more for birthdays. And then obviously vacation doesn't hurt, especially because we're not doing our On Wednesdays We Travel video right now. But I decided the family personal binder, when I do that, I'm just going to add in vacay because we do have a vacation coming up next month. I'm super, super excited. It's our big one at the lake that we always go to. And we already have the funds to fully fund it, but just anything extra, like what if we want like extra souvenirs from across the lake at the general store, or what if the kids want, we stop somewhere on the way because we drive there, it's a road trip for us. So like what if the kids want to stop somewhere and get something, you know, really cool or something in a different city or something like that. So just like extra little things while we're on vacation, just so we don't use our own money that we've set aside for like bills and other stuff, right? Right. Just makes sense. Okay. So that's why I have vacay in here. So those are our categories that we're going to be doing today. So I'll just set that back there for now. And now what we're going to do is I do have a 12-sided die. So I'm going to roll this, and whatever it is, I'm just going to save that amount and just go down like this. Right? Does that make sense to you? So let's just do it together once. And then after that, I'm just going to speed it up so this video isn't 5,000 years long. And then at the end, we're going to collect everything, kind of like with Mini Mondays. We'll collect everything, and then we'll flip the cards over to see which category it is, and then we'll put it into that binder and just update everything. Okay? Okay, so this is what we do. So that is $6 going into this first one here. So what I do is I just do the 5 and the 1. And that's 6. So now we're going to go to the next one, okay? So from here on out, I'm just going to speed it up for you. Okay, friends, we're back. So everything is set up now. So this is the family/personal binder that I have that I reallocate into. So in here we have our categories, you know, we got the kids budget, back to school, so on and so forth. So what we're going to do is going to just take one of these at a time that we saved for, and we're going to go ahead and fill them in, okay? So the first one has 20, 30, 40. I did put extra cash over here to swap with, so that way we can condense as much as we can. So let's just go ahead and put these two 10s back and take this 20 for now, because if there's more, then obviously we need to condense more, but just for now. Okay, so we have number 1. Oh, kids budget. Okay, I like that. Okay, so we should have 135. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, and 135. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all, this should be, what, 50, 70, 90, 110, right? Yeah, so there's 20, 30, and the 5. So I'm going to put these back then and take 100 back here. So we've got 1, 20, 35. Just keeping them condensed, you know? Okay, next up we have 10, 20, 35, 36, $37. Maybe I'll wait to condense that. So $37 are going into back to school. Are we really in order right now? Nonetheless, it's exciting. So here you see, you guys, I had to take out $190 for my child's summer sports. That's not including another thing that she's doing at the start of August that I've already paid for. But I did not take that from the back to school fund just because that wasn't school related. It was something separate for basketball. But this is school related. So that's where that came out of. So what did I say? That was 30, what is it? 37? Yeah, 37. Okay, so altogether we've got 160. So 150 and 160 there. Love that. Get that in there. Okay, now let's see if the next one's going to be personal, you guys. So this next one we have 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. Really close to the last one. Nope, that will be for vacay. Love that. Here's our vacay. Okay, you guys, so we have 3,700 exactly. That's exciting. So I made these little vellum ones. I had to create a 3,000 one because I didn't have a $3,000 one. So there is, or three of these. So I made this, I just wrote three there. So that's 3,500, 600, and 700. Ooh, that feels nice and thin compared to what I was holding with everything together. That's lovely. Love that for vacay. Okay, next up we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and $20 are going to go to birthdays. Well, that's exciting. Especially because, you guys, I just had to buy a gift for 50. So if we can put 20 back, we can put 20 back, right? Okay, so we've got 50, 1, 2, 3, 4 total. 54 for birthdays going back, which is lovely. Okay, next up. Oops, I didn't mean to flip that, sorry. 20, 35, 40, 1, and 2. Ooh, 42 is going personal for me. Yay, me. $42 for me. Okay, you guys, so I have 152 so far in my personal, which is great. So 150, 1, and 2. I did recently get more perfume for myself, which I actually just had, which was lovely. Okay, where was I? Sorry, I had a call coming in that I had to take. So we have 152 for personal, which is lovely. I did recently purchase some more perfume for myself, but I actually had gift cards from my birthday that I was able to use for that. So thankfully I didn't have to dip into here. That was wonderful. But I am going to need some more stuff like my shampoo and everything. I need to restock for stuff to fill my bottles for vacay. Also just to get more hair color, all that stuff. I am a cosmetologist, thankfully, so my license enables me to have the professional pricing for the professional stores. So I'm able to get salon quality products at my discount price, which saves me a ton. Even though I'm not working full-fledged as a cosmetologist or a hairstylist in a salon right now, that saves me, and that's mainly the reason why I keep renewing my license, you guys, just so I can get my discounts. So that's wonderful for myself. I love it. But yes, I am going to need some more hair color and stuff because I do cut and color my own hair. Possibly some more nail stuff soon. I don't know. It's a toss up. So this getting stocked up is very nice, so I don't have to dip into anybody else's money. Oops, I forgot to put this away. My bad. Okay, so now then our last one, you guys, has 10, 21, right? Yeah, 21 in family fun. That's wonderful. Okay, so there's a 71 going into family fun now because that's where we're at in total. You guys can see I had to take out, I spent 25 of our family fun stuff on the 29th last month because that was the first day of summer for my children, and we went to the store and got some water outdoor activities. So again, family fun related, went ahead and took from here instead of having to use others, right? Right. So we kind of basically almost put it all back, which is great. So hopefully for this month of June, you guys, we can get a lot more. But with that being said, you guys, nonetheless, we saved $1,136 in total for the month of May. And to know that this is all going to family and personal stuff, that makes me so happy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and getting caught up also on our month ahead binder, which is really shaping up nicely. All right, friends, well, have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.